He's too late because I sent him the Zoom link because I spoke about his rabbi 2 days ago. But I guess now he's here just to hear me generally. Hi, Dad. So one of the most thing that I like the most about learning something from the Torah, and I'm sure you know that thing also, is that you almost always you met something from your life. And it happened to be that yesterday I spent a lot of hours on the road. And spend the time speaking with some friends of mine from Israel. One of them is now a new principal of a school or something. And we spoke about the structure a school need, how exactly you need to do it. In order to be a good principal, you need to have like people you speak with, and they need to be in charge of someone else. You can't be just in charge of everyone. And I woke up this morning, realized this is today, it's not what's from my brain. I saw it online. But today is the Yotzat of Magid Dubna, a very famous darshan that say a lot of meshalim, parables. Yes, this is the English word for that.
That's two of them. We got two bells, you have a parable. Never mind.
Yeah,
Just forget it.
it's like an English joke, I guess.
In English, it's hilarious.
I believe you. I just look up what he say about Parashat Shemot because I needed to say something today, and it was so amazing to see. He speak about the verse that God telling to Moshe, go and gather the Ziknei Israel, the orderly of Israel, and Magid Dubna saying about that, when you want to do something right, you need not to speak to everyone together. You need to do it by order. First of all, to the Sanhedrin, to the important peoples, and then they can take it to the people. He brings also the example of Caleb and Yoshua and all of the spies that Moshe spoke with them in order to go to see Israel. And they went back, and instead of speak with him, they spoke with all of the people. And that was the mistake, because they couldn't understand yet what exactly they saw over there. So it was very nice to see it. So I just want to tell two things from Magid Dubna. First of all, it was very famous because of Keith's joke, but that word. His most famous mashal, I'll say it like that, and then it sounds like in English, right? In mashal is about someone that's going in the forest, and you see a lot of arrows exactly in the middle of the circle that you need to point there. And he sees the one with the bow and an arrow, and he asks him, "How did you do it?" So he tells him, first of all, I'm shooting the arrow, and after that, I'm pointing the circle. So this was his example for how he's doing his mesholim, his like sipurim, his stories. He was saying, first of all, I think what I want to say, and then I just find a way to get there. But another one thing I want to say from our week's parsha, something very beautiful I saw he said, it's about, again, long discussion between God and Moshe about it can be the one that will take Israel out from Mitzrayim or not. Bnei Israel will believe him or not. And some point he says, here. Vayan Moshe vayomar, vehen lo ya'aminu li velo yishmeu bekoli. And the English, Moses responds and says to God, but they will not believe me, and they will not heed my voice. And the Magid Dubna is asking why to say that twice. Why to say they won't believe me and won't hear my voice. And he speaks about two kinds of lying that people can lie. First lying is that I know I'm lying right now. I'm saying something, it's totally not the truth. I'm saying now it's the morning, but we know it's not. So we all know it's a lie. But second situation of someone lying is when he's saying something he thinks is true, but he don't know it isn't. And this is how he described the situation Moshe at least thought Israelis right now in Egypt, they so into slavery and exile, and they're so far from God, they won't believe me, they won't even able to see that God want to help them. Eventually we see in our parsha that Baruch Hashem, they heard what Moshe had to say and they believe that. But I think this is a strong and powerful lesson for us to try to realize when the things that we're saying to ourselves, maybe we think it's true, But actually, we need to figure out it's not the right path for us. It's very hard, but this is two things from the Magid Miduvna. Today is this Yotzeit. So may it be Leilui Nishmato also. We're going to say Rabbi Kaddish, page 57. Rabbi Chananya ben Akasha Omer,